Alright guys, for this video we're gonna go through making an intro section, which is this little section right here. And we're gonna go through some pretty simple but foundational steps, like adding an inner row, adding a column, how to add a background to just the text, how to make an image the background of your row. I think you already know how to add a button. That would just be right here in your widgets and you just grab the button right there. This is gonna cut your time down when you're building the rest of your website. So a good way to go about this is building an intro section from scratch. That way, if you're not happy with any of the ones that come with the template, or you're looking to just make your own unique one, you can do it from nothing, just from a row that's been added to your website. I'll try to make this one so you'll see how they made it for the template. You'll notice there's an empty column here, and they do that so that the text doesn't go across the whole picture, and you're able to just see this part of the picture. So let's start with that. We're gonna build this intro section. So we'll go to row, add, row below, and now it's right here. And you'll notice that every row that you add starts with one column. And the way to add more columns is just to go here, add column. Now you've got 2. There's also a widget for that. You can go up to 4. You can also add inner rows to each column, so that way you have 2 sections per column. I'm going to take one out because I'm going to make it look just like this one. So if I wanted to make it exactly like this, you'll see there's 2 text blocks, and then there's a button and an empty column, which is really how you should be building most of your website, is by breaking it down into what each section has. So I'm going to put 2 text blocks here. I'll make that a contact us button, link it to my contact page. And one thing I want to point out here is that everything is lined up to the left. So to get the button to the left, I'm going to go to design, down to spacing, and get rid of this spacing. Now for the image in the back, we're just going to click, you can click row, or you can click the background of the row, come down here, image. And then it's really, the height of this is a lot bigger, so to do that you'll see right here, you'll click and hold and drag it down. So now we've got 2 intro sections that are essentially the same. The text doesn't look the same, but it's 2 text blocks, a button, an empty column, and that's how they made it for the template. So a few quick things: if you wanted to change one of the text blocks to have a color in the background, you would do that here. You would right click, right click the text block, go to edit design. Down here, I'll give it a gradient, and down here you can change that. If I wanted the phone number here, I could link this to my data by making it click to call. And so I just wanted to show you how to build an intro section from nothing. Like, we started with a blank row and we got to this fulfilled section. So I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to show you, if you're not looking to start something from scratch, you can come right here. You'll notice between two rows there's this little plus sign. If you click that, you've got all these different types of sections, and the first one is an intro. So you can browse through all of these, and for these you would just pick your colors, replace your images, replace your text, link your buttons to the right place, and you've got an easy intro section. And that can be done for all of your website. You can do promotion sections, you can build your whole website with pre-made sections and snaps, or you can build them from nothing. So let's say I wanted to use this one, go to save, and then I would just change it so that it's relevant to the rest of my site. This one also has a background slider, and you would just click here. If you wanted to add that to just one picture, it's right under there. It says create background slider, and you get more images. So let's just do one image, replace it. A good little edit that I like to do is background overlay, which makes it a little darker if you have text on top of it. So I'll keep the background overlay on. And that's how quickly you can make a section. So I'll get rid of this one. And this is my new intro section. All that being said, for the intro section, once you break down your website sections into columns, rows, and widgets, you'll be able to breeze past building this thing like in no time. We can build the rest of the homepage in one video. We can do 5 to 8 service pages in one video. So that's it for this one, and we'll pick up the pace in the next one.